Good evening, viewers. Welcome to iClink Media. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the likes and for the support that you are giving me on this channel. Today is a crime series. I know this story has been flying around the internet for some time now, but I just wanted to drop my 2 cents, what I think about this whole thing, this whole mess that is going on in Aba. There's this story about certain unscrupulous young men who are supposed to be cultists from a high institution in the state in the city of Aba, who have decided to maim Aba people, who have decided to rob, and as you can see from the video that will be unfolding, they have killed two young promising people, two young promising business people, all in the name of trying to make quick money, trying to put money into their pocket. And this is ridiculous. This is really crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Well, I'll leave you to watch for yourself, and I'll come back a little bit later on down the track to give a bit more of my view and my concerns about this whole issue. Just watch.
38-year-old Victor Chimobi Bokwe, an indigene of Ahabi Menyi in Sukwata local government area of Abia State, was on Thursday, 28 January 2021, shot and killed in cold blood at his business place on Azikiwe Road in Aba. 23-year-old Ezine Grace Iro, a native of Amuke or Hafia in Ohafia local government area of Abia State, was also murdered in cold blood at her business place on Ukebu Road, Obohil, Aba, on 29th of January 2021, just a day after Victor was killed. The deceased victims, who unfortunately met their deaths a day apart, were points of sale or POS agents and were killed by this gang of 7 self-confessed members of the Viking confraternity that terrorized Aba before the arrest of 5 among the 7 by the Intelligence Response Team (IRT) of the Nigeria Police. They are Raphael Godwin, 32, Chibuzo Gabriel, 23, Chibike Sunday, 22, Uzoma Samuel, 25, the gang leader Goswill Carlo, 23, and the fleeing Santiago and Abraham, the keke rider. Raphael was arrested on the 28th of February. Chibike Uzoma and Goswill were picked up on Tuesday's evening, while Chibuzo was arrested early Wednesday morning, bringing their number to 5. I paid a visit to where they were being held, and they told me how they operate, the source of their guns, and their individual roles.
I follow for the robbery.
Which of the robberies?
The one in Azikiwe East, Market Road, and the other one at Tobo.
So who did you rob?
One Mr. Dr. Innocent. I used to do POS and stay in the warehouse also.
So you killed him?
There was a gunshot there that day.
Who released the gunshot?
It was Abado that released the gunshot.
Right. So what role did what role? How did you come in?
Okay, when we drove from Keke, our leader was inside Keke. So I come down, I hang bag with my face cap and my nose mask. My hand was inside the bag, because if I remove gun outside, people will know. So my hand was inside my bag that I put gun. So this Abado and this Santa, the boy, this one first entered. So the man was sitting at close to the door. So when the other boy entered with gun, the man saw him and then run out. He wanted to run out. So when he was running out, he pushed this boy. He pushed Abado. Abado now shot him.
How did you get your gun?
It was given to us by our leader.
Who is your leader?
He's here, sir.
Point him.
Uzoma.
Point him.
Uzoma.
You are their leader, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, apart from this particular robbery, which other robbery have you been involved in?
Sometimes we used to use keke and patrol. If we see anywhere that is a shop or a warehouse, we'll stop, we'll enter. If we notice that there's money, we'll enter it. Sometimes in shop.
Tell me the number of robberies you have been involved in and at what areas of Aba?
The one I can remember is like 6, but for me, I don't normally know straight in Aba much. So it was our leader that direct the road.
Do you have a gun?
No.
You don't have a gun?
No.
But you're a member of the gang?
Yes.
So what do you do for the gang?
I always do if people are not there. Santiago are not there. And they will call me. Inside I will come out.
Who is Santiago?
Santiago, the other boy that ran. It's not here. It's not here now.
He ran away. Where has he gone to?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
What is his real name?
I don't know his real name.
Okay. So on that very day, what role did you play?
I just enter that day at Market Road. I enter there. I'm not with anything. I just enter there. Go step that way. That girl was doing that POS, doing that bag.
Who shot her?
The fellow that shot her. That shot me. That we should go there. I said no. That they should leave the gate. They say no. That the girl just come out this morning. There will be money there. She will have money there. I said no. That if they want to go, me I will not drop them. So they say if I don't want to drop me, I deal with the keke boy. So this have a do with that SKP. They now drop. They went and robbed her.
And killed her.
Yes, before they entered the place.
So who was Ezinne's? You were Ezinne's neighbor.
I live at 2K. Actually, not that I'm just his name, but I live at 2K. I live at 2K. We're that number 5 UK beside our POS stand.
That means you were her neighbor. Okay. And it's understandable also that you robbed her last year.
Though?
Who robbed her last year?
People that robbed her last year, I don't know the people that robbed her last year, but Ezine was robbed because it was just robbed in our area. Then we know that place was robbed because the day they robbed there in the morning, all of us came out.
All of you went out
street guys now,
and sympathized with her.
All of us was there together.
Then you also went there this year and saw her dead through your own operation.
Today, that day that thing happened. I wasn't there with them, but
you knew
I was aware about the because I was in the kiki with them because we were coming back from somewhere that morning. We were coming back from somewhere that morning. Then escapee choose to rob there. That's the reason why I'm not normally the team leader because I never stopped them from doing whatever.
So you knew they were going to kill her?
No, they didn't say such. They never even because escapee know her as well. Escapee know her as well. The reason why escapee know her, you don't go there, go withdraw money before.
Why did you, in your good conscience, decide to rob your neighbor for the second time?
No, I didn't decide it. If I decided it, I would have been there with step. I didn't decide it.
But you knew?
Yeah, I can't stop them because escapee is third man upon this town. And sometimes I can't say anything. I can't counter him.
But as the O2 second in command, you can stop the operation.
Escapee, I can't stop escapee because escapee on his own. No matter me being an O2, escapee is my SOB. Escapee supersedes me. The reason why I happens to be and the O2 is because of I'm wiser than him. But him now is my SOB. Sometimes in they counter my word. In the counter I'm steady. countless times.
How much they make and the sharing formula became a subject of argument and disagreement.
Even if they share money, me and him, they share equal with this traffic. We they share equal. I will tell you, the only thing why they use top traffic, I will tell you, the only thing why they use top traffic is that I'm number 2 upon Supreme Vikings. But if not that business, they don't agree me to eat more than them. And they tell me, no, they talk that thing. No, they talk that thing. I know they talk. They
give us money like say we be children when born. Now they pack the whole money go. You get money when pack go last time, pack money. That money like 700,000.
How much?
Carry go.
Imagine.
The last operation where we go last time.
For where? Where did you?
The one that pack.
Where did you go for the operation?
I don't know the name of the place. You know the name of the place. I don't know the name of the street.
How?
When we were coming back, the bag we carried, the money was inside the bag. He was the one that was removing the money from the bag, putting in his own bag.
So how much did you make for that particular operation that he had to take away up to 700,000?
It was 95,000 that I got.
I mean, how much in total did you rob?
He did not count it. He said they don't used to count that kind of money. He was giving us, removing it, giving. As others now, is it not true? He was removing it, giving us, keeping the remaining one in his bag. He was removing, cutting, give us, cut.
Who was with the bag after?
The bag of the money.
Yes.
It was Raphael.
I was with the bag, but he was moving the money from my side. He was sitting beside me.
It is kudos to the IR team who has promised to eradicate Abia State of criminals.
By special grace of God, we will do more than this. The criminal wants to take over the town, which we cannot allow them to do so. We must surely bring all of them to the book. We must surely make sure that this state will be safe for good people and will make it uncomfortable for criminals.
Emmanuel Wazwe reports.
Well, as you can see from that video excerpt from Bliss Info TV, I couldn't just keep watching. I couldn't keep watching, you know. Forgive me. I couldn't play it to the end because it is so annoying. It is so disgusting that this is what the state has turned into. That people will just wake up and decide, I'm just gonna go rob the man next door. I'm gonna, get into my bike and get my boys and get our guns and go collect money from someone in their shop, someone who's hustling legitimately. It is crazy. It is crazy. That's what the state of the city has turned into. It's like going back in the 80s, in the late 80s, or even early 90s. Menabab was met by, very dangerous set of people. Even in the late 90s, there was, it's just crazy. How can we justify someone just getting up, having taken their shower, and going to their place of business, and then ends up getting killed? At the end of business day, someone just walks in, takes what belongs to you and shoots you. It's crazy. It's a big mess. But I'll say kudos to the Nigerian police who have put in efforts to get these boys arrested. Because this is not a way to go. Can people actually wake up and decide, I'm going to go to my place of business? Can people not be afraid of, getting harmed, getting maimed, having people attack them in the name of making quick money? The high institutions now have turned into a den of hooligans, a den of thieves, and nobody's doing anything about it. It is unfortunate for the people, the victims, the two victims, two young man and woman who lost their life in the course of this stupid, very foolish act displayed by these young men. Well, I didn't wish to keep this video going on for too long. I just wanted to, show this, and then just to see the sort of thing that is going on in the city of Aba. So the question now is, are we safe? Are we safe? If arresting these boys, would it serve as a deterrent? Would it serve as a deterrent to these crimes, to these sort of crimes? So just put in the link in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think might be a solution to this whole problem. Is it from the higher institution? Is it from improving the policing? I mean, in such a way that wouldn't come across as being high-handed or harassing people. Just comment in the put your comment, your ideas or your views in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to hear from you and see what you think. Okay. All right. I'll meet you in another episode of Crime Series, and where we'll talk about another other issues of concern. See ya. Bye.